In Microblogging in Higher Education, Ebner et al. Explained that informal learning used to be considered to be the opposite of formal learning. In recent years, however, more formal forms of learning have been looked at with a new light, partly as a result of newer forms of educational tools that tend to be more student and learner centered. The authors explain that studies of more informal forms of learning, that is, learning that is not controlled or implemented by an instructor, but rather happens as a byproduct of socializing, have often come to the conclusion that informal learning can be supportive of formal learning. In their study on microblogging, they found that two-thirds of all posts were for the purpose of communication, while only one-third of posts were purely for the purpose of reporting information. What's interesting about this study is that students were not required to necessarily communicate with one another and share and respond to one another, but merely log what they were learning throughout the course. While students could have gotten a good grade by doing the bare minimum of logging what they were learning, they voluntarily were communicating and sharing what they were learning on the microblog. This study reveals that by creating an environment that allows students to share and communicate informally with one another, will encourage students to learn informally, which in return supports formal learning.